going on about it. He's about as exciting as a grape in a butthole. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Fuck it, I've fucked up there, haven't I? Hello everyone, it's Sunday and welcome to another vlog. Let's hope this one doesn't get taken down by YouTube, eh? But at least we now got a backup with Rumble. So I had a few people going, oh, Rumble's full of nutters and all that lot. Well, it's weird, isn't it? Because Reuters and all them sort of people are on there. So I think people are talking shit, to be honest. So yeah, so I'm glad we got that back up. Luckily, or a great feature of Rumble is that it's backed up all our old videos. So if the worst should happen here on YouTube, then we have a backup, and that's good. And thank you to everyone who's come over and joined already. That's really quite humbling, to be honest with you. I think 60 or 70 have joined, come over and subscribed to that channel already, and we will grow that, and we will do some exclusive stuff on Rumble. Not stupid outspoken stuff. It's not going to be about this. Our vlogs are going to stay pretty much the same, but I just don't think I should have to cull what I want to say when I want to say it. So that's fair enough, isn't it? So yeah, I think what we'll do over there, because we're merging the channels, we'll probably, when it's a vlog, it'll actually be titled vlog, so people know what the vlogs are, and so basically we'll know all what's going on. You'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, again, thank you to everyone for supporting us. But what a beautiful day out here, eh? What a beautiful winter's day. Lee's up to something. Should we go and see what Lee's doing? She's over there. Lee? Full moon. That seems very dull. What are you doing?
Out.
I can't hear you.
Just clearing out.
There's your car. See, you've got banana skins in your new car already. I told you that had happened, didn't I, everyone?
There's a whole banana.
I don't care. It still stinks of bananas in your car. Of course, weird out here because it's bright and then it's dark in other places.
I think that's cake.
But you didn't tell us what you're really doing.
Oh, just checking my coolant. Because it was a bit low yesterday. So I topped it up. And, well, my brother-in-law topped it up for me. So I'm just checking it now. And maybe there might be an airlock, because that's possibly why my heating isn't working very well.
That was a tip we got off YouTube to see what happens, because it's just had a service, but it had lost water. I don't think it's lost water. I think there's probably an airlock. So now what we're doing the trick where you open up the expansion chamber, which is here. Let the water start boiling up and see if it gurgles and it goes down a bit more again. So that'll see if there's any airlocks in there. And then hopefully the heater might get a bit hotter. Otherwise, I mean, it ain't the thermostat, because the car isn't overheating in any way. So we'll see.
I found a cap down there. Somebody had obviously dropped it and just left it.
A cap? What, like a hat?
No, like a kind of cap, a lid.
Ah.
It was red, so I don't know where that was from.
That's it, we'll see what happens now. It's going to take about half an hour to heat up. I think it's a bloody diesel. You'll have to wait till your temperature gauge is in the middle again, then you'll kind of know if anything happens.
Warm it up a bit.
Weirdo, bye.
Right.
Hey.
Yep.
How long have you been in the car now? How long's it been going?
I don't know.
It must be 20 minutes, half hour. And the temperature gauge
It's not very warm.
hasn't moved. It's still at 0, so I reckon it could well be the thermostat is stuck open,
Thermostat.
and that's why you're not getting any heat. But you're only going to know when you drive it again. I say you've got to time it and see how long it takes to actually get to the middle, because I reckon it's just trying to heat the whole lot. That's why it takes forever. That's what never gets hot in here. I think that's it then, is it?
Oh dear. Trip.
I don't think you're going to get another trip to what?
The garage.
Yeah, but that's no big deal, bloody thermostat. If it is a thermostat, but you just got to monitor it for a couple of days now and see how long it takes to heat up.
Okey-dokey.
If it's taking 20-30 minutes, then it's wrong. There's something wrong. Bye. My mini's nice and warm, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Lee, what are you doing?
Oh, playing some stupid game that you've got me into.
She's playing Hidden Folk on the Mac. It's a good game, honestly. The sounds are awesome. Listen.
I'm trying to find a chicken.
Sounds like something I'd record. Lee?
Yeah.
This is exciting, isn't it? We've got lamb shanks. And I tell you what, you can't beat a lamb shank on a Sunday afternoon. Is that rhyming slang? A bit like Thomas the Tank. Isn't it hot, Lee?
Bloody boy.
See, people do say, oh, you must get cold on a narrowboat, don't they? Shall I show them what the temperature is? Do you know what the temperature is in here?
Oh God, too flipping hot.
Because we've had the oven on and the fire on. I'm not sure you see it because it might reflect. Might have to turn the light out. I think you see it. Can you see that? It's 41.4 degrees centigrade here by the fire. And Lee's still playing Hidden Folk. Are you addicted to it now, Lee?
I think so.
Bye.
Bye.
Hector, what are you doing? Hector! Hey, shush. Hey! Lee? Lee? What are you doing?
Getting beat up.
Have you got Hidden Folks now on your iPad? How many hours have you now been playing this?
About 3.
3, my bum.
What? No,
I reckon it's about 5 hours, isn't
No,
it?
it isn't 5 hours.
It's a long time. Bye.
Bye.
And Hector, you're still a weirdo. What are you doing? He's still at it, look. But isn't that amazing, the fawn playing with the dog?
What is it? Oh.
Are you being mighty? Are you being mighty? Flipping heck. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dick Elliot Bruce. Happy birthday to you. Well, it seems to have calmed down a bit up here, which is weird. We quite often find that. We come up to this end of the marina, it's not as windy as down the bottom end of the marina, or the top end of the marina. This is, I always get mixed up. This is actually the top end of the marina. Or is it? No, this is the bottom end of the marina, because this is the southern side. It's a nice morning, but it's cold. Well, I'll tell you, we didn't get hardly any sleep last night. I reckon I got 3.5 hours sleep last night because of the wind, and it was proper windy. I had to get up in the middle of the night because our ammo box, I hadn't, or probably me, because I think I was in that ammo box last when the chimney fell apart. But I obviously didn't do the class up, so that flew open and it went bang on the boat. I thought, bloody hell. So obviously I didn't know what that was because I was in bed. So yeah, I went to bed probably about midnight, but didn't get any sleep till probably 4:30, 5 o'clock. Then I'm not even sure I really got to sleep. Then I was up at 8 or half 8. Yeah. So yeah, it's been proper wind. It's calmed down a lot now. But that's the only thing about being on this edge, is we've got a lovely bit of garden and everything. Obviously, we're very lucky to be here. But when the wind is coming across this way, and we're not protected by anything, so we're the first ones to get hit, and the boat was banging against the side, because you've got to be on fairly slack ropes, because the water's going up and down as well here at the moment. So had a lot of rain yesterday, so the water's up again. So you can't be on tight lines to keep your boat dead on the edge. So yeah, so it's a little bit loose. So every now and again you've got a boom. So boom. And when we went out of the boat this morning to take Hector for a walk, just the bit of video you just saw, I went out the door and then it slammed me in the butt. So that was quite funny. I nearly fell off the bloody boat. It's all too much, I say. So yeah, lovely and bright, but I don't like the wind. This is the only weather I don't like on a narrowboat, to be honest with you, is when it's really windy. That's the only one that worries me. I like everything else, so that's it. Don't know what else to say. Oh, we did have a lovely time with Elliot. So happy birthday to Elliot today. We had was it Saturday night? Yeah, I think it was Saturday night. We all got together on here and had a few drinks, and that was lovely. And again, that's the lovely thing about having friends on the marina, you see. I love it. Speak to you soon, bye. Hector. Hector's sitting here watching me. Come on then, come here then. Come on then. Now, come here. Give me a kiss. That's for Eva. Eva wanted to give you a kiss. She's been helping us, Hector. So there you go, Eva. There's a nice little kiss for Hector. You're a good boy, Hector. He's a good boy. He's a mighty hound. Ow! He bit me ear. That's it, bye. What are you doing?
Taking my nails off. Or taking my gels off, and then I'm going to redo them.
Hey, I know something much better for that.
What?
Well, if you want to take your nails off, you've got to use no more nails.
Something.
I thought so. It's like a little Dremel.
It is.
Bye.
Right.
We're going to do something a little bit different, you know. Now, you know I like the old beer in the Cratch with Paulus the Wood Gnome. And I'm having a beer. Obviously, this is a lovely Tetley's number 4, which I've spoken to you about before. I'm just having a little gulp. So we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to be a bit nostalgic. Now, obviously, I'm now in my early 50s. Am I? Yeah, still early 50s. And I remember the olden days when we used to have nice licorice. Do you remember licorice? And to be honest with you, I'm a bit of a licorice connoisseur. I am, honestly. I'm not joking. I really like licorice. And back in this, well, obviously, I was probably late 70s, early 80s when I was eating licorice. And it used to be completely different than it is today. I think in the 90s it just turned into a sugary load of old crap, and it's far too sweet. Now, for those of you who have a certain vintage, remember it being a little more salty, and it's very hard to find that type of licorice now. We have all the kind of revival stuff, like the little pipes and the ones with the flat bit on them, but they don't taste anywhere near the same. They honest to God don't. They don't taste anything like it at all. They're far too sweet. So a little while ago, I think it's 3 or 4 weeks ago, my mum bought me some sugar-free midget gems from Aldi. And I had a couple, and I thought, for sugar-free sweets, these are really quite nice. And of course, we should all eat less sugar. So yeah, they're nice. So the lovely lady, the boat Lee, when she went to Aldi, she decided to see if we could get a few. Because you know what Aldi's like? They'll have something one week and then they'll never have it again. So she bought 4 or 5 packets of those midget gems, and we're not allowed to call them midget gems anymore, are we? That's another story. Anyway, yes, she bought me these little, what they call now, miniature gems or something in Marks and Spencer's. I can't help it. But yeah, but she also bought, because they did a similar sort of packet of licorice, sugar-free licorice. And oh my God, I'm going to show you them now. You have, if you like the old saltier licorice without being full of sugar, you have to try these. So they're by Dominion. They're sugar-free sweet licorice. Again, I'll show you that packet again, and it's from Aldi. And my God, they are perfect. They are perfect. I thought you might like to know that, because I know a lot of us older people like licorice. Speak to you in a bit, bye. Right then, now I've had a couple of little bits of licorice. Got my glasses, because it's time to get serious, I say. time to get serious. So I need to read something. Now, obviously, go back to the last video. Oh, I've got a little bit of licorice stuck in my teeth. Where we, I was a little bit of a naughty boy. Well, I wasn't naughty, but we had our video pulled. And obviously we've gone on over onto Rumble, so double posting, which is fantastic. And yeah, thank you so much for everyone that's come over to us. It's great because I already I've got the main core of you over there, so I've still got all my friends. And like I say, humbled, and that's brilliant. We can keep this thing going no matter what happens on YouTube. But I also have, we do get some weird comments. Well, weird comments? Oh, some wanker comments, to be honest with you. Sorry about that. And maybe I need to tell our American friends and people around the world what that is, because they don't know the word wanker, do they? Am I allowed to say wanker on YouTube? I'm not quite sure whether I am. Let's say like Pamela Hand and her 5 daughters, choking your chicken. It's what us British use. We don't. It's not actually explicit. It doesn't actually mean you do that. It just means you are that. It just means you're a gobshite, really. So yeah, so we have a few comments, and I love these ones where they post it and then they must have either second thoughts and delete it, or they're just chickened out. And the thing is, they don't seem to understand that we still see them. So I think it's funny. Now, honestly, I'm not having a go. I think this is funny, right? I will have a go as well, obviously. So Jay Ailing, this is what he said to us. So remember, this was about the video where all I was doing was talking about actual ONS figures. Okay, that's why I get pulled, because it went against the narrative. It's as simple as that. And again, no mask mandates, no nothing like that in this country at the moment. We're talking about England at the moment. So what I said was I was completely within my rights to say it was actual fact of the situation on that day. I did appeal to YouTube and they threw it out because I got a response to that saying, oh, well, I'm still not allowed to say it. So fuck off, YouTube. And that thing that I posted on MeWe saying we support free speech. This is YouTube in my feed saying we support free speech and all this, and mental health and all that sort of. I thought, what a joke. Anyway, I'm digressing, aren't I? Jay Ailing, I'm sure you'd love a little bit of attention, so you're going to get it, my friend. You're going to get it because you obviously cacked out. And he actually wrote this on a comment on the silenced video. It says, "Stop acting like a 5-year-old kid. If you don't like YouTube, just go to BitChute like all the other crackpots. No need to be a drama queen." Now, of course, he deleted that, and we saw it anyway. So let's sum this. So what I'm gathering, and obviously I can only gather this because, let's be honest, social media isn't real life, but I do find it funny, I do. And I like to be a fucker, I do, a bugger. So, Jay, I'm gathering that you don't like official ONS figures because it doesn't suit your narrative, and if you were to post that on your little Facebook thing, you probably wouldn't get all the likes that you want, and that's probably more important to you than truth. Yeah, I'm gathering that you're quite happy for there not to be free speech, because that's all it was, exercising free speech. You're quite happy for it to be cold. And thirdly, does your mum know you're on the internet? Did she give you like your little hour's time this evening to go and write that, did she? Of course I'm taking the mick, but come on, don't delete them. If you want the conversation, have the conversation so that other people on our YouTube channel can also converse with you. Now, if you're going to be a chicken shit, don't bother writing it at all. And I do have this issue with people. I'm happy to have this discussion, absolutely. Now, I'm telling you what I think of you from that discussion. Now, if you want to come and repeat back again on there and come back to me on YouTube, please do. I would appreciate it, so I can take the piss out of you even more. Anyway, that's that. I suppose the next thing we move on to is Boris and his ball sacks. So I'm on a bit of a roll tonight. I haven't even been bloody drinking yet. But anyway, Boris and his ball sacks. Obviously today is Monday, the 1st of February. And this old Gray, or whatever her name is, her report came out, which wasn't really a report anymore. It was like a few bullet points on a sticky note. Post-it note, that's the word I meant. So yeah, so obviously he's going to worm his way out of it. Okay. We all knew this, and let's be honest with you, we all know that politicians lie. And I watched the little statement this afternoon, and I couldn't help laughing. I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, try and catch up on it on YouTube, because it is actually quite entertaining watching. Entertaining watching, is that a word? It's quite entertaining to watch. Oh, I don't bloody know. Anyway. Ian Blackford got up and said that he misled Parliament. And you know what? I don't normally agree with Ian Blackford, but he was right. And the Speaker of the House says you're not allowed to say that. So we had to, you have to rescind your comment. And he wouldn't. And he got thrown out. And that's the first time I've actually really liked what Blackford did. Now, here's the weird thing. I don't actually want Boris to be disposed of. And I'll tell you why. And I'm asking you as well here. Obviously, this is for our UK people, British people. I suppose it doesn't really matter to anyone else around the world. But if he gets thrown out for lying, okay, and misleading, then the whole of Parliament's got to go. Every single one of them, as far as I can see. Because they all lie. If we start getting rid of every politician that lies, then they all have to go. Do you see what I mean? Old Keir Starmer going on about it. He's about as exciting as a fucking grape in a butthole. I don't know. He's obviously an old lawyer. And his line of questioning is just absolutely ridiculous. The whole thing is a farce. I mean, it is like a circus. It is funny. I find it funny. I've always found politics funny. But yeah, I mean, where do you go with this? Who replaces Boris? Okay, because, okay, there's obviously certain people are on the left, people on the right, people in the centre, Liberals, Greens and all that lot. Well, okay, if Boris does get sacked, okay, he has to rescind his premiership. It just means you're going to get another Conservative. It don't mean any of the others are getting into Parliament, does it? And until a general election, which ain't going to be till 2024. So I don't know what you're getting your pants in a twist for, or your knickers in a twist, because none of you lot are going to win the next election anyway. Conservatives will still win it. But this leads me on to something else. I am apolitical, and I 100% am apolitical. Sad as it may be, I read all the manifestos every time there's an election, and I make a decision based on what I think at the time. It doesn't matter whether they're right, left, green, pink, grey, I don't care. I just want to know what they stand for. And unfortunately, especially in recent decades, their manifestos are all bullshit anyway. They're just all empty promises. But I despise people who say, I'm only going to vote Labour because my dad voted Labour. I'm Labour through and through. So what happens if you've got a Labour person like Corbyn, who basically wanted socialism, proper socialism? But maybe your mindset is middle of the road. You're still going to vote Labour just because they're red. Or obviously conversely, same with Conservatives. If you're a blue, do you just constantly just vote Conservative regardless of what's going on or what's happening within the party? Again, if you're a yellow lib or whatever, or a greenie, do you do that same thing? See, in my opinion, that's really bad, and I have to say that's why I think everything's fucked, because I think you've got to start voting not based on personalities, based on policy. And I also think that mandates should be law. When you do when you do your manifesto, when you do the manifesto for the general election, and I think this should be worldwide. So the same in the States, when you have like your Trump and Biden thing, whatever they say in their run up to it should be binding, should be law. Because I could say to you all tomorrow, I promise you all £1 million if you all come and join our Rumble channel, and then I just don't give it to you, because that's basically what's happening. So yeah, there was another couple of little comments we had on our YouTube. Obviously, I've gone a bit off I've got wayward here, haven't I? But there's another couple of comments on our YouTube channel, which did make me laugh. So you should keep your eye on that. But what we're going to do with the Rumble channel, because I wanted to merge the two, just so you all know, I've actually sussed it out now. When I do a vlog, which will obviously still be on YouTube, I'm not abandoning YouTube until if they give us 2 strikes, then they can fuck off. I'm not letting them give us a third. That'll be it. I'll be done. I'm not going to let them ban me. I'll cancel myself, I say. And we do it on Rumble. Doesn't matter a shit to me. This is our diary, and I just want a record of it there. And it's great that I've been able to pull everything over. So yeah, so I digress again, don't I? So when I'm doing a vlog, like our normal vlog on Rumble, it will be, the title will be vlog, and then what the title of the vlog is, and then if I'm doing an opinion piece, it will be opinion, and then the title of the opinion piece. So you get it. So there'll be things labelled up as vlogs, opinion, questions and answers, blah blah blah, so everyone can see what's going on. And if people don't like the opinionated stuff, they don't have to watch it, they can just watch the vlogs, and I think that's the best way to do it. You tell me what you think is the best way to do it. And don't come on my YouTube channel and just tell me I just want you to shut up, unless you want a proper argument about it. because it's fun. I like people's opinions. I swear to God I do. I wish Jay Ailing had not deleted his comment. I wish he'd left it on our YouTube channel so that all you lot could have seen it and all you lot could have conversed. Because that's what it's all about. Bit of a chat, innit? I think I deserve a beer now. Another piece of licorice. You really need to get some of this licorice, let me tell you. Bye. There's one more thing I forgot before I stop me little opinionated gobshitery bit this evening. Canada. You lovely truckers in Canada. 50,000 of you that went over into Ottawa. 50,000. What was it saying? I don't know. I read something that was like 70 odd kilometre long traffic jams and everything because of these trucks. Absolutely fantastic. At least you've got some balls. So unlike our load over here who just want Facebook and Twitter likes. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. I always knew that the resistance would come from over the pond. And we've had a result here today as well. It looks like our British government are not going to push the mandates for NHS workers and care workers to have the old which is absolutely right. And don't think that Boris is doing us a favour here. What he saw was what went on in the States, where the high courts over there had overturned these mandates saying they're not legal, and there was reference to Nuremberg. And be under no illusion, Boris sees this, and he knows he would be on the losing team on this one, because the British won't stand for that type of thing. I know all these snowflakes on social media go, oh, I don't want anyone treating me that's not been vaxxed. Well, I'll tell you what, die. Fuck it. You know, if I was on a table bleeding to death and everything, I don't give a shit whether someone's been or not, do you? I just want to live. Bye. I love clouds, I do. Good morning, everyone. I think it's Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday. And it's early. Well, it's not really that early. It's about 8:30 now, but I've been up since silly o'clock, so I got up, I think, about 6 o'clock. I actually woke up a bit earlier than that, had a wee, as you do, but then I couldn't get back to sleep again. So I think actually about 6:15 I got up. So I thought I might as well do a bit of work. So I've designed the podcast cover properly now for our podcast. We were going to call it The World's Gone Mad, but we're actually going to call it It's All Too Much, because you know I keep saying it's all too much, so it is all too much, I say. So yeah, so I didn't do any recording yesterday because I was busy doing other things. I had this thing with my new MacBook Pro Max thing, because it's got a HDR screen. When I was editing proper video, the colours weren't matching when I exported it out as a proper rendered file, and I just didn't understand what was going on. So it took me most of the day to sort it out, but it was something really stupid, which isn't in any of the documentation. But because it's a HDR screen and I'm not actually outputting HDR video, I had to tell it to emulate some Mac screen. I know that's nonsense to you. But anyway, we're we're at the bottom end of the marina. It's very quiet out here. A bit chilly. Don't know what Hector's doing. We'll be in the water in a minute. What are you doing, Hector? Yeah, I left the lady of the boat in bed because she's got a day off today. So I thought it's only fair that I take him out and she can have a little bit of a lie in. I think we're off to the manor later on because I've got to collect a couple of more bits of kit. You'll see, I'm sure that we'll use them in some of the videos, but we're doing a bit of sound design and stuff because, you know, obviously I do my music stuff, but I also do sound design. So and I want to get into that properly now. So there's a couple of little bits that are coming just to help with that, and then I'll kind of show you what it does. It's really quite cool because we're building up a stock library of sound effects and stuff like that, and that'll be offered. You know, I'm doing this project called Cinative, so it'll probably be on there, but it might be somewhere else, because you know what, I'm not changing my bloody mind. Anyway, that's about it for now. I'm going to go back to the boat and have a lovely cup of tea. Bye. Have a guess what, Lee?
What, darling?
We're going to the manor.
For a change.
And we have been asked about the manor by a couple of people, and I'm not sure whether one of the messages actually went through, because I think someone asked us the question on the video that got pulled.
Yeah, I tried to answer and it just kept saying error
Yeah.
or something.
So I'm not sure. But the manor, what is the manor? Well, us canal pikers, oh, that might get banned for that word now. But us canal dwellers don't have a real postal address, so it's actually quite hard to get post.
We haven't got a letterbox on the boat.
No. And we don't really like things going to the marina too much. It's all right, the odd thing, but they'll never tell you if there's anything there or anything like that, and you don't know whether it'd go missing or what would happen. So we have this service called the Manor, and it's at Billing, which is about a 15-minute drive away, but they text us when we get something delivered to them, and of course it's secure and all that sort of stuff. And we have to pay, I don't know, what is it, about £110 a year?
£110 a year. And then, yeah, so everything is registered there. Our driving licences, our cars are registered there, our insurance, all that kind of thing is all registered there. It's a proper, you know, licensed service. So
that's right, yeah, because you imagine it, how would we get the car insured? Where would our address be? It couldn't be Hannah the Narrowboat, could it? So yeah, so we have to have a proper postal address, and that works okay, to be fair.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, yeah, they text you. You have a mail at the manor, or you have a parcel at the manor, and then you just go and pick it up.
I know it can be a bit of a pain in the arse, because it's so, you know, it's not just a 5-minute drive. But we kind of let a few pile up, don't we? Oh, we're never going to get past. Look at this cock.
Oh, don't tell Andrea, she'll be fuming.
I mean, seriously, what the is wrong with people? Lee, just crash it off.
Crash it off.
Yeah, crash it off. So I just closed it.
She needs a roots doing. What's that?
She needs to stop it. She needs to stop eating pies at McDonald's as well. Is that cruel? Says Mr. Svelte here. So yeah, we're going to the manor to pick something up. Well, a couple of things up, because I made a massive mistake. I made a schoolboy error. I did. When I got my MacBook Pro, I obviously like it in the shell, and everyone who knows me knows I'm very anal about fingerprints. I do not like dirty screens. If someone touches my screen, I go mental, and I honestly do. I hate it. I hate fingerprints on my laptop. I hate fingerprints on a phone, which is really difficult because I have to keep watching
on my phone.
Yep, I end up cleaning everyone's devices who come here. So yeah, so I bought this clamshell case for it, which is just to stop me getting it scratched, and also to stop a bit of the coal dust and everything, to be honest with you. And it had a matte finish, and I'm showing you it now so you can see what I'm on about. And every fingerprint, that was Liz going past, every fingerprint it shows, and if I just do this onto it, then you can't wipe.
Why would you do that?
Well, I was just to show you that it marks. Remember, I did it the other day. And then trying to get that spit mark off it, that sounds disgusting, but you know what I mean. So even if it's moistened with water and you don't dry it properly, it just looks shit. So now my lovely spangly MacBook Pro Maxi Bollocksy thing looks about fucking 20 years old. Oh, sorry, I said the bad word, but it irritates me that much.
20.
So yeah, so I'm digressing a bit here. So I've got a new clamshell coming. Well, it's not a clamshell, but it's a protective thing. And this one is just shiny rather than matte, so it shouldn't mark up so much. So we'll have a look at that when I get it anyway. So that's about it for now. Bye.
Bye.
Liv, is it turned off yet? Well, I should know because I'm holding it, you weirdo.
Press the button.
Oh. Bye.
Bye.
It's all too much. And there is the manor. It's a sweetie shop as well, but we don't buy sweeties from there. So there you go, now you all know about the manor. And here she comes with our wares, I say.
Still haven't got my logbook though.
It's a pain in the arse, isn't it? How long does it take the DVLA to sort out a bloody logbook? I'll tell you what, you've ordered your number plate though, haven't you?
Look, that could have fallen out.
Now that's a bit nicer, isn't it? Nice and shiny, I say. And not full of scratches. Happy days. Lee,
Yes.
are we having a posh lunch?
Well, not really.
Well, it is a bit posh. We got, well, mind you, you've got to make it yourself. We've got, what's this called? Soda bread?
Sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread. And we've got pastrama's. I don't know. Welsh lady onion marmalade, cheese, mini roux.
Cheese.
That one looks a bit. Oh, pineapple and almond. Did you see that? I had it off camera. And we have garlic and herb. And I don't know what. Don't know who they're for. They're not for me. Ugh.
I'm just looking to see if this has got because that one has got no, that one has got raisins in it, so you can't eat that one. So I'm just seeing if this one's got raisins in it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Do I look like a superstar DJ? Because I've got my headphones on. Well, I haven't actually got them on, I've got them around my neck. All will be revealed in a minute because look, we're going to test the new bit that I got for this thing, for some sound recording. So what I'll do is, once I'm up the top here, I shall switch the audio from the camera to this, and this will be directional, so wherever I point it, it picks up just where I'm pointing, pretty much. So, and you'll hear the road noise a lot more, because I don't think people understand or realise that that's the bane of my arse, is the road noise. You can probably hear it on this camera, but you wait. I'll switch it over now. Bye. They can hear you from all the way back there.
Can you? Oh, that was all controversial. You can't. I've already had a Facebook warning today.
Oh no, not another one.
I didn't even say anything. No, it's my first, I think. So all I said, my friend, she's having her engine fixed, and she said, "I've got a man in my engine bay. Make of that what you will." And I said, "Oh, I said kidnap him if he's and if he's got a reason, if he's easy on the eye, and has a reasonable pulse." That's all I said.
And you got a ban for that?
I didn't get a ban, I got a warning because it violates their codes of violence and misconduct or something for the community. What's wrong with a little kidnapping now and then? You know, nothing.
I'll tell you. See you later.
Sweet, put some Vaseline on that lens so I look beautiful.
I will, I'll put the beauty filter on for you.
And the thin filter.
Oh.
It's not that strong, is it?
No, I'll try to do that on myself. Don't work. And we're back. Happy Fridays, everyone! It's the end of the week again. I tell you what, this week's gone really quick. It only seems like 6 days or 7 days ago since I did the last one. Oh yeah, that weren't really that funny, was it? But you know what I mean. It does seem to have gone quick. Lee called me a scuffy. No, Lee called me a scruffy git yesterday. I've got no idea why. Do you? I haven't had a shave for ages, have I? And I haven't done my hair properly. I haven't used it. Here comes the sun again. It's been a weird morning. It started off really raining first thing, and now the sun's coming right in my eyes. This is one thing when the boat's this way round. is it comes straight in the cracks and blinds you when you try to do video. But it does keep the front of the boat warm. Anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit, bye. Right then, as many of you know, Friday's my chores day where I clean up the boat. I've just finished filling with water. I've got to do the dusting still. I've done the washing up, and the boat's a bit tidy. I'll make it smell all nice now. And then it's Chinese night because it's Friday. I think I've spoken enough shit this week, and I think this one's gone on for about 35-40 minutes. So I suppose I better shut up. Before I go, I'm going to do a little bit of a transformation. There we go then. Hopefully, now the lady of the boat won't call me a scruffy old git when she gets home tonight. And obviously I've got to keep up appearances, you know, because I really care about what I look like on video. So, you know, got to get me makeup to sort me out properly next time. Try and, you know, keep this image going. Well, I guess that's about it for this week. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend and a brilliant week coming. And I'll just leave you with a couple of things. Firstly, if you haven't laughed today, you've wasted it, for God's sake. Laugh, it's funny. Life is funny. And the other thing, talking of life, is don't just exist, live. Make the most of it. You don't know what's going to happen. Speak to you soon, love you all, bye.